with rain at times. So a bit of snow around overnight tonight. For some of you, could be a little bit of snow on the ground first thing tomorrow morning. That's the latest. Okay.
This is BBC News. I'm Martine Croxall. The headlines at 5. A landmark review into the UK's biggest maternity scandal finds more than 200 babies and 9 mothers could have survived with the right care at the Shrewsbury and Telford NHS Trust in Shropshire.
If they'd have listened to me from the beginning, you know, Jack probably would have been here today.
In what way?
I repeatedly asked for a caesarean.
We now know that this is a trust that failed to investigate, failed to learn, and failed to improve. This resulted in tragedies and life-changing incidents for so many of our families.
Prime Minister's quizzed by senior MPs over the cost of living, the war in Ukraine and parties at Downing Street during lockdown.
I've said repeatedly that I won't give a running commentary on an investigation that is underway.
The governor of the Ukrainian province of Chernihiv says that Russian shelling continues despite Moscow's promise to reduce military activity there. A teenager is convicted of the manslaughter of 14-year-old Dejon Reid, who was stabbed in Birmingham last May. Nicola Sturgeon confirms that the end of Scotland's mandatory face covering rules will be delayed until the 18th of April. Cricket fans pay their respects to the late Australian bowler Shane Warne at a state memorial service in Melbourne. Good afternoon, welcome to BBC News. A damning report into maternity services at Shrewsbury and Telford NHS Trust has found catastrophic failings over 20 years. The inquiry, led by the senior midwife Donna Ockenden, found that more than 200 babies and 9 mothers who died might have survived if they'd been given the right care. Ms Ockenden described the culture at the Trust as appalling and said failures in care were repeated from one incident to the next. Well, the review, covering more than 1,500 incidents, is thought to be the largest of its kind in NHS history. It spanned a time frame of 20 years, from 2000 to 2019, and identified 15 immediate and essential actions which must be implemented by all trusts in England that provide maternity services. Well, the Trust has apologised fully for the failures and offered its sincere apologies to affected families. Our social affairs correspondent Michael Buchanan reports.